fellow YouTubers, welcome back to my YouTube channel. You may be wondering, girl, where you been? What's going on? Why you ain't upload a vlog in a few days? Because the reality, y'all, your girl got busy, life got crazy. I actually tried to record. I recorded from my phone. I got clips in my office. I was just been so busy though. I've been running around a lot. I did some extra Christmas shopping. I even recorded the intro to the Christmas video. But when I got into the stores and stuff, I just kind of lost. I forgot that I was even supposed to be recording. And I just never recorded. I just did shopping like a normal person, okay? But anyway, so forgive me for that. Also, I dyed my hair. Can you see this a little bit? I'm kind of trying to go a ginger color. I just like, last year I had like a red hair color. And I was like, I don't want to do red again, but I want to go try ginger. So I'm going to work my way to a more ginger color. This is like phase one, okay? But I did that. I even dyed my eyebrows a little bit. And can you catch that? Catch the vibe? I really tried this, okay? And honestly, guys, I needed something new, if I'm real. Like, I don't know about you guys, but sometimes when I'm walking into a new season, a new era, when I feel freer, I want to either revamp my wardrobe, I want to revamp my hair, I want to just get more in my prayer closet. Sorry, y'all. I just want to revamp my prayer closet. I want to revamp everything, okay? Like, I just want to get my life together. So that's kind of what I've been on. But I just want to tell you this here recently. There's just been a lot of like little challenges coming up. But I keep telling myself, well, Vlogmas is right coming to the end. So Morgan just finished strong. But like, there's a lot of challenges. Let's first start with the office. The first thing, the office is, I was technically supposed to be in it by December 31st. Then they said I could be in it by Christmas. Now we are waiting on plumbing. We are still waiting on Wi-Fi. We are still waiting on door frames to come in. There's still a lot we're waiting on. So my original vision was like by January 1st, I would be in my office. And now I just don't think my office is ready for that, okay? But also that does give me a little extra time to order some stuff and get things in place, so that's fine. But I just know, like, I'm ready to get things in there because I have been feeling at a standstill for months. I actually talked about this on my Instagram just the other day. I made a reel about it. I'm gonna put the reel here on the screen also.
I think I would tell her that the thing she is scared of is gonna change her whole life, and that the reason she's scared is because she thinks she's gonna fail. And she's not going to.
And I talked about how the last 6 months have been a really strong battle for me. Like, strong mentally, spiritually. And for a while, I have felt like I'm at a standstill. Not being in an office, not being able to be in that place, like my own home. I have felt really I've struggled with my life. I've struggled with walking in obedience, and then like, this is not what I thought it was going to be. Like, I've struggled with that. And so the reality is I created that reel because I wanted to just encourage people that even though it feels like crazy, even though you're going through a battle, even though you're not excited about your circumstances, you can have faith to know that God is here. Like, God is for you, and God's got you. And I will say in the last 6 months, I have felt very stuck. I felt very limited. I have felt like my work ethic is off. I felt like my drive has been down. I've been having to push through a lot of battles within myself. Like, there's not the outside battle. No, this is an inside battle. And the reality is I just wanted to come on here and encourage somebody because I can see my light, okay? I know once I get back into my office and when I get into a better place, like, once I get into my office, I'll get my groove back, and then I'll also be able to look for me my own home and all of that. And there's just so much I'm ready to get back into. But right now, I'm just counting down the time. Like, I really do feel like I'm at a standstill at moments. And I think it's because I'm 29 years old. I think it's because I have dreams and goals that I still have not accomplished yet, that I'm still wanting to achieve, as well as I still believe that there's deeper places I can go in my walk with God. And since I want to encounter all of that right now, though, I have felt very like at a standstill. I have felt very emotional. I have felt very limited. And the only word I can say is stuck. I feel like it's hard, like sinking sand, like to move forward. And it's like the moment I'm trying to move forward, I'm seeing this light at the end of the tunnel. It's like, oh, it's getting pushed back a little further. Oh, it's more of a challenge, So this has been a really challenging season for me. And the reality is, I would love to say the reason I didn't upload Vlogmas yesterday or whatever was because I was just so busy. And the reality is, I was busy. I was running around. But also, I think that was an external result of something that was going on internally. See, sometimes things happen in our lives externally, but we don't realize it's really an internal thing that's causing that external result. So internally, I'm mentally battling with myself. Internally, I am mentally struggling with my life and with my current season and what's this next chapter look like and the new office and what I got to still do for that and things I got to get in order for that. And I'm stressing, I'm low-key stressing about that. And I'm trying to put faith into this area. But then I have this whole other area about my personal life, like my health. Like, I want to get healthier. I want to do this. I want to do this. My counseling, my all of this, like my education, all of that. And then I have this, like, so I would just say, like, I have been in a season right now, the last 6 months, where it's been a struggle. And I have shared openly about the struggle, but also I've tried to polish this struggle up. I've tried to cover it and make it look a little prettier. Hey, my lovely YouTubers, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I can do that, y'all. I can do that. But I know, like, that's not helping nobody. It ain't even helping me, if I'm real. Just trying to polish up the situation. The situation at hand is right now, I am prayerfully 2 to 3 weeks away from getting into my new headquarters. The reality is this has cost a lot of money, and the reality is this has cost, and it also hasn't in a way. The whole transition has cost a lot of mental health. The whole transition has cost me a lot of faith. The whole transition has challenged me, but also it has cost me a lot of money because it has cost me a lot of time. Right? So there was a lot of time I spent on the road. There's a lot of time I spent trying to figure out next chapters where, so I'm trying to get in the prayer closet. It's cost me a lot of time. So I'm not actually maybe producing as much as I was based off of the time now that it's costing me. Right? So I will say this season has been a challenge. So the reality is I don't have an office yet. I'm still waiting on this door fully to open and wait to get things done. I'm still waiting on that. I'm waiting to produce. I'm in the waiting. I'm just standing still sometimes. I truly feel like that. Next thing is I'm currently 29 years old. I'm living back with my mom. This was something that I originally knew I was going to do when I moved back, but I knew by December I would know what was next. And it's December, y'all. I mean, it's like December 22nd right now. Okay, like it's December. And I'm like, I'm still trying to get the office. I'm still in the office stage. So I felt like December, I was going to be in the let's look for this house stage. Let's go get this thing together. And now I'm still like investing this money and getting everything ready for the office. So it's just like there's just a little bit of mixed emotion here because I know for me, I want to be on my own again. I want to have my own spot again. I want to just focus on myself again. I want to have my own little area again. And it's like, this has just been a faith journey. And the reality is I would love to come on here and be like, everything is all Gucci. And the truth is it's not. It's not all Gucci. And the reason why it's not is because I think the reality is when you are in a changing season, you got to change too. And you got to change from your views and what you think people are going to think about. Like my biggest struggle has been my judgment, what people think about me. What is someone going to say about me? And then also too, being Native American, African American, sometimes there's another form of struggle within my mind about, oh, can I even get this office? Are they even going to allow me to? Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's some other struggles there too. But then there's also just the things of like myself, my own limiting beliefs. So I just want to say I'm rambling a lot because I just want to tell you, like, these last 6 months have been hard. And I have tried to polish up a battle and make it look a little more prettier. But the reality is, boo, this is taking faith. This is taking grit. This is taking something out of me I didn't even know I had. Okay, let me just be real. I didn't feel like I had this. This is taking removing my ego, removing my pride. This is taking not getting the new whip, but keeping the same car to invest more money in something else. Like this is taking, leave your beautiful, high-rise, low-key apartment that you would love the view vibes. Leave that and go back to the same room where you built this, the same place where you once felt stuck. Go back to the same place where you once felt like you couldn't produce here, and let me produce here through you now. Taking all of that this has been so hard. It's been a really challenging season for my life. But one thing I'm sticking to is that I'm gonna see this thing through. Okay? Because after about 3-4 weeks living here, I remember I was already looking at townhomes back where I came from. I was already looking for how I'm gonna get back, right? And the reality is God just started showing me more and more I needed to be here. And the reality is, like, I say that a lot. Somebody call me out. The reality is, y'all called me out in the comment section the other day. So I was like, ooh, okay. But there's so much I have battled with this year. Like, so much beautiful, so much good, but so much hard. You know that? And I'm just trying to keep the faith like everybody else. You know, I'm just trying to keep the faith just like everybody else. And I feel like sometimes how they say, if it ain't one thing, it's another. I'll be like, okay, amen, we got this money, we got this, we're good. and then bam, something pop up. I'm like, okay, Lord, what I gotta do? You know what I mean? It happens. It happens. And it can be so discouraging and limiting. And it can feel like an attack on your purpose and your life and what you're trying to achieve. It can feel like all of that, because most likely it is. But I want to encourage you to keep the faith. And I'm speaking from a place of where I'm having to tell myself this, because this has been hard. But I want to encourage you to keep the faith. I want to encourage you not to grow weary in well-doing. I want to encourage you that you are the head and not the tail. I want to encourage you that no man, no demon, no devil can take away your God-given purpose. I want to encourage you that no matter what your bank account looks like, God is still your God and you still have greatness before you. I want to encourage you that God did not bring you this far in your life to leave you. I want to encourage you that the struggles you've been through don't mean that you're weak, but that means you're strong. I want to encourage you that your story is not ugly, but it's actually powerful. I want to encourage you that every arrow that the enemy throws at you will not hold you back. It will not stop you. It will not limit you. Even your situation, the place you grew up, the area you've been in, nothing can stop what God has put together, what God has called, what God has joined. Nothing can come against that word of God. So today I want to encourage you to have faith, because I have to have faith too. I want to encourage you to believe that there is a light, that things do turn around, that in 6 months from now, I will not only be in my new office, but I'll be in my new home. I want to encourage you. Let me be real. 6 months from now, I will not only be in my new office, I will be in my new home, and I will be engaged. These are just things you have to believe. You have to believe. It takes faith. Like, it really takes faith, you know? So I just would say all that because I just want to encourage you to have faith. I want you to speak out the things that you need. Okay? So anyways, I'm actually, okay, let me show you. I'm just like sitting in my car on the side of this area. It's like a dirt road. I like to come, I used to walk, especially when it was warm, I would walk out here and like pray and talk to the Lord. I've been out here a little bit. And I drove out here because I just needed this place to record and just sit. But the reality is, once I got out here, I just wanted to sit. I didn't want to record anymore. I just wanted to sit. And I want to encourage you to find that place. It might not be up the street. It might be in your home. But for me, since I now live with my mom, like I know I have to get out of the home a little more to kind of get to that place. And I know it's cold, so my car has been that place for me lately. My car has been that closet. And so I just want to encourage anybody. Don't limit your closet. Your closet can be the shower, your car. It can be a bus. It can be wherever, okay? Like, don't limit your closet. And I just wanted to just encourage you guys with that, to have faith. This has been a hard season, a hard 6 months. And the reality is, I see my light, though. And I'm not going to give up. One thing I will say is, I'm not going to give up on the Lord, because he ain't never give up on me, period, point blank. But I will say, at times, I want to give up on the process, okay? That might be it. I don't want to give up on you, Jesus, but also I want to give up on the process. I want to be like, oh, let me just go back, but I still want to keep Jesus, right? Let me go back to where I was once living, but let me keep Jesus. But no, I'm not going to give up on the journey, the process. It's what makes us. So yeah, I hope I encouraged you on this, because honestly, I think I needed it. I feel the struggles. I feel the waves of life hit me too sometimes. I might come up here smiling. Y'all like, oh, you look so pretty, Morgan. Look at your hair. Look at your teeth. Look at it. But the reality is, Morgan feel beat up. Morgan feel beat up, beat mentally, physically, emotionally, sometimes even spiritually. I just feel beat. And so it's just like, I have to come to a place like this, alone, quiet, by myself, vulnerable, real, broken, emotional, empty. Like, I gotta just come, all of me. And what I do is I let all that go, because I know it's accepted by him. Like, I just give him all that ugly, broken, emotional, frustrated, scared, every emotion I have felt, I give it to him, and I trust him with it. And so, yeah, I don't really know where this video was going, But I wanted to give you an update on where I've been and how I'm going to really pray that I can finish out Vlogmas super strong. I'm going to really try to. I had a lot of video ideas already given to me in the beginning by you guys when I first started. So I'm going to just take it off of that list and just create some videos. And we're going to finish out Vlogmas really strong, okay? So forgive me for taking that day off, okay? But your girl needed it. And so I'm back and I'm better. And I'm just going to encourage you guys, have faith. Believe the Lord is with you. And I'll see you later.